It is recorded. It's Time to Games, greatest of all time.
Round
Volume 2.
Volume 2.
Volume 2.
It's our quarterly thing. We're going to try to do every quarter. So
Until we forget.
until we, forget.
Oh no, we
scheduling conflicts.
We remember this from last time. We were
All
just
that.
like, hey, when's the next one? You know, like a month early.
Yeah.
We even got extra people here today in the cuddle puddle.
Cuddle
Who was the winners from last time? Just recall.
Zelda.
We have 2 winners every time.
Yeah.
First place winner was Legend of Zelda.
Was Zelda first?
Legend of Zelda 1980.
1986. 1986. And
1986.
second place?
Final Fantasy 6.
Final Fantasy 6.
Which was Cody and Brian.
Yep.
Green meanie.
Can they return?
No.
Will their games be inducted this time?
Oh.
Only their presentations will tell.
Will the rest of us losers get retribution?
Only time will tell.
So we're going to go through these. We've already rolled for position, turn order. And Cody won. He's going first. We're going to give 5 minutes each to argue our games. And then we get another 5 minutes to
do another 5 for everybody else to argue against, like to pick holes into.
Pick holes into the game.
What we think is the greatest, considered one of the greatest games of all time.
Yeah.
And we're going to rotate. When I get done, I'll get out of somebody else.
Yeah.
Somebody else can come up.
And we all messaged Doobie to make sure we didn't bring the same ones.
And I messaged my game to Phil.
Phil.
Yeah, it's Phil.
Okay, cool.
And I reckon we are ready to start.
I'm
Are
ready.
you ready to start? I'll do the timer.
I'm ready. So, drum roll, please, to see if I got your game.
No. Do it this table. Microphone's attached to it.
My game's PUBG.
PUBG.
And it's kind of a double-edged sword on this one because I'm not a big online person, and I don't like subscribing to.
Bye.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming through.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
And I don't like subscribing to the whole live service or paying all the money for live service stuff or microtransactions. But the only online stuff that I've ever been able to get into were the type that was like the PUBG, where it takes that whole Hunger Games formula where you got everything's coming in on you and you kind of circle. Like I like a lot of Fortnite and Warzone, and I think that built a really good formula. And I think that started with PUBG, so that's why it's my pick. And I think that's one of those things that's kind of going to endure in gaming because we still see it with a lot of online service games. I think it's going to keep evolving. And I don't have much to say about it.
Evolve into what?
I don't know.
I was just playing PUBG like a couple days ago.
You was?
It's definitely influential. It wasn't a big thing. We got her.
Right now we're at
we
like
can keep
2
on
minutes
going,
in.
or do we want to start questioning?
Yeah, you can keep on glazing it if you want.
I'm good on glazing. Most of what I had to say was, I like PUBG, but most of mine's been Fortnite and Warzone.
Does everyone know what PUBG is?
PlayerUnknown Battleground.
Player Unknowns.
Okay.
Battleground.
It's kind of that first way they did that, where they drop you in an arena and then you've got the gas that's coming in and
zone
it
closes.
zones you in.
Oh, first battle royal.
Well, it's kind of
Fortnite.
Fortnite actually got in some trouble with PUBG.
Yeah, like first in, best dressed. Other games I think did it better, but
Yeah. I only do PUBG. Like I said, I'm more into Fortnite and Warzone. But I feel like that formula really works. And it works for me because, we talked about progression. I kind of like the fact that each game's a new game. I don't have to worry about the last game. If I get killed off, who cares? It's just, I'm going to start over this new round. And I like that idea. And I think that could go far and that could be an evolution in gaming. I don't know how it could evolve, but I think it could.
All right. Let's everybody tell him he's wrong.
You're playing.
Remember that play Fortnite?
Yeah, we got Fortnite playing back here as we're doing this. Why is Cody wrong?
That's a blind spot in mine.
now
Yeah.
okay. So I said I just was playing it like
not like
And you said other game did it better before this? Before PUBG?
Oh no. PUBG was like first in, best dressed.
Mm-hmm.
Does not mean it's the best one. No, that game is riddled with problems. It's built like it was. They've not updated that game hardly. Like they've updated it with new cosmetics, but they've not made the game run any better.
It was the first popular game of that kind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. First in, best dressed. It inspired a lot of other things.
Right. Is that a bad thing though? Because I feel like every like online like service game or went toward that direction. I remember playing GTA and it had a mode that they were pushing real bad. It was a deathmatch thing where
like an arena like that.
like that. Of course, Fortnite come out and Fortnite's just huge now, right?
Fortnite kind of was a direct response to PUBG getting big. But no, to answer Phil's question, no, it did not have a battle pass until Fortnite got one. Fortnite kind of created the battle pass.
That's the double-edged sword. I knew picking this, there was going to be a part of it that was evolving bad.
So that's the one negative I would say. I would agree. Now PUBG I only played like a little bit of, and I did enjoy PUBG, but it like with Fortnite, I still play Fortnite. Every couple months I'll turn on Fortnite, so I have a lot of appreciation for Fortnite. But I also think that those type of games, like I said, it's one of the very first games to have a battle pass. So now we're oversaturated with every new game that comes out. It's like, I feel like Fortnite still respects it, but like newer games that are coming out, it's like less quality, and we'll just have a battle pass. Like everything we should already get in the main game, we're not getting. But as far as like gameplay and stuff, I mean, like I said, I've been playing since, the first 2 months it came out. And now I do take gaps because I have other games I play, but it's something really easy for me to be like, oh man, I don't have nothing to do. I got 30 minutes before I have to do something. I can just load up Fortnite. I can play around with Fortnite and I'm good,
With PUBG, I guess to the game, it's not optimized very well for a current modern game. They'll update it.
Like really brown.
Yeah, it does not look good.
No.
But they'll update it, and it'll be like a 30 gigabyte update. Nothing will change. It's just the only thing they added cosmetics and stuff, but it's like they're not optimizing the space they're using on your hard drive, stuff like that.
If I'm being honest, I've really played more Fortnite. I think I played.
I get what you're saying.
It's just PUBG with the formula.
Yeah, like I said, but first in, best dressed.
First in, best dressed. It's
everybody copied them.
They probably the ones we've talked more about Fortnite than we have PUBG in this discussion.
I was gonna go with Fortnite, but because PUBG was first, and I'm kind of trying to stick with that. My choice is what's influencing, what's changing the game, so to speak.
It did change the game.
It did. And you're right, for the bad, worse in some instances. I'm not opposed to that. It was bad.
Although the fans would argue against that, I imagine, right?
Personally, I've only ever
Fans of
spent.
PUBG and Fortnite are obviously happy.
That still has a big, fairly decent following. Right?
PUBG?
Is it? Now, is that something similar to like when people go in and they play? I don't know. Kind of Fortnite has those other different modes. Is that something for?
No, PUBG doesn't have that. But PUBG's
more
biggest
simplistic.
player base is in like Asia and stuff like places like China and stuff like that. As far as I'm aware, like it is huge. But there's still a lot of people playing in America.
Is it hardcore? Like you get shot once or twice and you're down, or?
See, I don't, like I said, I'm mostly coming off.
Not crazy. Like
Remember the frying pan?
if somebody shoots at you first, you can definitely still win the gunfight.
Frying pan? Put it on your
The
back?
time to kill.
Oh
is
yeah.
immediate.
The one thing I do not like about where it moves, because battle royales are fun, but I do not like how every game tried to have a battle royale afterwards.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty, Warzone was fun. Don't think it needed a battle royale, in my opinion.
That is it.
Now I will say this though.
PUBG. Nope. Stop.
We're done.
Respect the time.
5 minutes is over. Who's second?
Am I second?
Philip is second.
Swap seats.
swap seats.
I'm gonna stare at you very hard until figure out if you stole my game or not.
Oh, so I didn't steal your game?
No, you didn't.
Nope. Okay.
Did we ever do the sidebar? About who we think took Dylan's game?
I don't know. But it's your turn now.
They were guessing me.
I think you at first, but now I moved to Brian.
Ready? Need about 10 more minutes.
Well, I guess we'll start whenever I start talking.
Yeah.
Okay. 9 years old. It's 1996. This
Thank you.
game
This
started
way.
survival horror, but it did not perfect it. 1998. Definitely in discussion for one of the greatest sequels of all time. Resident Evil 2. It is one of the perfect survival horror games and still in discussion today. But god damn, those controls suck. And we have wanted and wanted. And in 2015 there was rumors. There was a remake coming. And then we went, where'd we go? Wow. In 2018 to the Sony E3 experience.
We went to Nashville.
It's Nashville. We sat in theater and holy shit, I grabbed somebody and I'm sorry. When we saw that zombie.
It hurt.
Holy shit, it was true. The Resident Evil 2 remake. We only had to wait maybe 8 months. I think it had come out in June, July, and then about 8 or so months in 2019 it came out. Fuck, it was beautiful. Okay, maybe y'all guessed. Resident Evil 2 remake, 2019. It took one of the best sections in survival horror still to this day. The Raccoon City Police Department. Made it even more beautiful and terrifying. And 7 years later after it, you can turn it on and people would still think it was a current day game, even though it's one system later. The Resident Evil engine is still used in many a Capcom game just because of how good it holds up. And fuck, the sounds. You hit a corner, yeah, I guess not the gassy ones, but.
That was a gassy one. I meant for it to be blood.
Oh.
There you go. That's better.
Again, Resident Evil 2 remake, updated not just the graphics and the atmosphere and the sounds, but also one of the most important aspects, the zombies. They are still slow and lumbering, and I guess whenever you go into it, they don't have like HP systems or something. It can take either 5 or 8 shots to take one down, so there's that randomness to it. But with it being the over the shoulder and being able to, I know it's crazy now, move and shoot. The ammo economy in there is, they done really, I'm not going to say call it perfect, but a stupid, like a crazy good amount for it. Like almost similar to The Last of Us, where you'll get some whenever you're running real low, but then you'll get some later. But anyways, that's kind of meta. You'll want to shoot their legs and try to conserve ammo, or you try to stand still and let the reticle close to increase your crit chance. Try to take some zombies out. And as terrifying as that is, once you turn off kill the flames in the helicopter, that's when Mr. X shows. And that's when the terror really hits. You run from him. You try to shoot him, take him down, he only kneels in respect. Well, I mean, kneels because he's slow. But then, later on, whenever you leave that hallway, or I think still a few seconds later, he gets up. Huh?
It's a minute or 2 minutes later.
You get up, and then you just hear his footsteps chasing you, looking for you. Even though that was similar to a game 20 years earlier, it will still instill terror. Just hearing him stalk you throughout the entire RPD section. Which, even though we're talking about the 2019 game, man, Resident Evil 9, they brought him back. It was fucking sick. Anyways, then they also brought in, they did cut some parts from the original. They shortened down the street section initially, but it's still one of the best remakes and thought of as one of the best remakes to this day. I didn't get anywhere
That is
near as
time.
much.
Huh. You didn't get finished at all?
No.
Oh,
I didn't even flip to the second page for the story.
You got 2 pages?
The second page is blank.
That's why you just need basic.
Yeah, I wanted to the story, but that was the main caption in the story.
All right.
So would you say the remake is more influential than the original?
No.
That's kind of what you're saying.
I'm saying that if you were going to get into survival horror and you cannot go back to the old gameplay mechanics, no one will disrespect you for you playing the remake instead of the original.
Well,
You don't think so?
The one thing I was gonna like, cause we both love Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
There's not much things I can say bad about it, but I thought you were going with the original one at first, and that was gonna be my tank controls were bad. We thought they were good, and it does add like a scare tactic, an extra scare to it because it's like the controls are so.
Yeah, the hold left and turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like so it did add to the scare factor and stuff.
It definitely needed the remake treatment.
However, if we have to pick something negative, I love it so much I can say something negative about it.
When I heard you were coming, I was like, man, he just played it recently, so he's gonna be able to speak to this.
So, like, the only drawback is it was a great remake. It's probably one of the best remakes that I've played for a game to be remade. My only drawback with Resident Evil 2, the remake, is that I feel like we didn't get a complete game. That's my only problem because, like, in the original Resident Evil 2, if I played Leon first and Claire, I got my own story. But then if I played Claire and Leon, it was like it was a little bit different on their side. You know, it was different. You meet different characters if you play Leon and B instead of A.
Different weapons.
Different weapons or different, like, a little bit of different stories. So it added, every game took 2 hours to beat, and that was like 8 hours of game time that it was just new.
If you're able to if you loved it and was able to continue going through it and beat it under 2 hours, that showed your love for it.
Yeah.
But there's no way you're going through it 2 hours with the.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're right, but the point I'm trying to make is like the summer times that we had it on the N64. That was great. I remember Mom going to work and
we were trying to beat it during the time
while she was at work. So my biggest drawback with the remake was I really wish that they wasn't the same game on Leon or Claire. And then reverse, it's essentially the same thing.
I get it. I mean, there is the canon, right? Leon is driving, so he gets out in scenario A, and Claire, the passenger, gets out and is on scenario B. So I get that, and there are those small deviations. Yeah, that will just add more to discussion, but then we are, God, how many games into Resident Evil, and then they have a Bible to it. Whenever you bring up those, you're really just talking about the original differences in the games, and not necessarily. Yeah, you're trying to argue like Dragon Ball canon, or something. Whenever you're bringing in the movies, for like Leon's scenario B.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, like I said, my only problem is I just it's just less time I can play.
Yeah.
I love the game so much that I wanted those extra scenarios so I could enjoy more of it after I beat.
You can play Leon scenario B, but it's you're right. It's essentially the same story.
Like
You just enter RPD in a different section.
Yeah.
And scenario B is a little bit more difficult. And I will say, Claire's weapons are vastly superior to Leon's.
Oh, for sure.
But why like do a remake instead of the original when they could just make new games? You know, why do they want to spend the time just remaking like a classic game, one of the greatest games of all time, to make it again when they could just make new titles?
The controls were, I'll say, horrible.
Mm-hmm.
There's an argument for remastering games, making other older games that are a lot harder to play,
It's a good way
giving
to
them a bit more access.
Just a cash grab, if you ask me.
It's reintroduce them to a new audience.
Yeah, there's no way maybe Hunter will be able to play Final Fantasy X remake if they ever bring it out. Although it's perfect, it doesn't need to be.
I agree.
I haven't played Final Fantasy X slammed it.
But Hunter would jump into Resident Evil 2 remake a lot quicker than Resident Evil the original.
All right.
Thank you for coming to my game talk.
Who's next?
Go check my list.
Who is next, Charles? He's
Doobie.
keeping that. Oh, me.
Give
Okay.
me Doobie, then John,
I'll take a draw.
Brian, Dylan, me.
For the time.
Let me take a draw of the time.
Wait, no, I actually need that.
Okay.
I gave it to you like I didn't have my notes on my phone.
Since you're right there, you can just stay there.
I'll just sit here, I guess, if y'all cool with that.
Yeah.
Pull the timer.
Who's after
You
you?
gonna take care of the time?
Who's after you?
Who's after me, Troy?
Lily just had, I think John.
Yeah, you can go ahead and sit in this chair, too. Just do it, be over here.
Yeah.
It goes to the back.
See, I'm the only one that's stressed for the game I'm gonna pick.
Oh shit.
GK
I
630?
think I know now what it is.
I picked that
Set one up
appropriate
cool
joke.
spot.
Buy city stores.
Yes.
Dude, we just got that in.
We did.
$53 loose.
Saints Row.
If we had the case, it would have been, what,
Hundreds.
$100? $100? Anyway.
Ready?
My pick for greatest game of all time. It's had a huge impact on the game world and our culture, I think. Such an impact. I think everyone in this room has probably played it or played a game inspired. That has the aspects of it. Watch content on it, most likely. Or probably watched its movie. NANI? Or I've seen someone that's been obsessed with it. It's definitely the second highest selling game of all time. But there's an argument it could be the highest selling game of all time. Come out in 2009. May 17th, 2009. Minecraft.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put that in there and Doobie's like, nah, big dog.
Everyone knows what Minecraft is. It's a sandbox game. Like the sandbox game. Come up with your own story, live in your own world, create your own world, build whatever, you know. Shape the very foundations of it. Build to your heart's content. You can build anything. It's creator's paradise, essentially. I've seen galaxies built in this game. You make any kind of machine you can think of. Some not so friendly machines. YouTube is full of it.
Like I said,
Content. Like, while I was looking up little facts about this game, it's like the most viewed game on YouTube by a lot. It has over 1 trillion views, like of Minecraft, like searches,
Like, if only my team was there.
like content on YouTube. It's
What'd you get?
unreal. Trillion with a T. I mean, it has a purpose, like not really a story, but you're supposed to defeat the Ender Dragon. On some, I never really got that far though. The mods for this thing is like almost infinite. Full on RPG servers, tons of other game mods. It says it's as simple as you want it to be, or you can make it as complex as you need it to be. You know, It's also it's a movie. Have y'all seen the Minecraft movie?
Nope.
No.
What?
It's free on Amazon. I need to pick it up.
It's actually pretty good. It's like the highest grossing video game movie
Okay.
of all time. It's a game like by the numbers, like is the greatest potential, but the definition of the greatest is different for everyone. You know, it's not a story-driven game. You know, it's just a game you can get on. It's a lot more fun with your friends. I don't have anything else to say about it. It's just. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm going to go with what you said. I still watch Minecraft. Now, it's not actual Minecraft.
Hunter, what was the Minecraft creator that you watched?
I watched
I'm not-
something called.
It was my original
What is
game.
it
I'm
called?
going to use the bathroom, but I can't talk.
Okay.
I can't talk down on
He
this.
had to leave. He's just so upset.
It's I still watch the Pokemon Minecraft emulator where it's like Pokemon and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't think of what it's called, but it's like Cobblemon.
Pixelmon?
Pixelmon.
Yeah, Pixelmon, that's it.
And like it's so neat to watch them catch, and they can battle Pokemon on there and stuff. Like so, I
There's like mods for everything.
Did we start the
Harry
timer
Potter
going
mod. Yeah,
against
you
it?
started the timer,
Okay.
yeah.
now if we're gonna talk about if y'all want to go first, y'all can.
I'll only bring in like how influential. I'm not arguing against it. I do got to give Minecraft. It's not something I ever got into. You said it come out in 2009.
Yes.
Microsoft purchased it in 2014 for $2.8 billion.
$1 billion.
They made one game.
That's
That's crazy.
yeah.
Also, Minecraft.
Its full release was 2011, I think,
Oh,
and then
like the
Microsoft
consoles?
bought it in 2014.
Um,
Was it?
I always remember the first time I didn't know Minecraft existed. So I was playing World of Warcraft. And one of the websites that about WoW, it was like, here's a video where someone made one of the two continents from World of Warcraft accurately in Minecraft. I'm like, the fuck is this?
I'll say as far as creative, it really is crazy good creative.
Mm-hmm.
And you can, again, shape the world so much. And again, you're right about as far as it being influential. You can mess with it so much that kids have actually went into, and that was a foundational thing about those kids whenever they're playing Minecraft, going into like game development or being engineering and just figuring out stuff like that.
Now we're supposed to be trying to poke holes in it.
I know,
Yeah.
but I do want to say, man. Anybody else? There's no story.
There's different. They did different things with Minecraft. They had a Minecraft story
Yeah, there's
come out.
there's a story one now.
It was a Telltale thing. I think.
Yeah, but that's not.
It's
that
a different game, but you know, it's
That's not that. Game.
I'll be that guy. I'll poke a hole in it.
do it.
Yeah.
I think it was more pop culture influential than it was video game influential.
Pop culture.
I think that. Do you think it has as much of a hold over the gaming influence, or do you think it's more of a pop culture influence?
Since the movies come out, I think it's a lot more pop culture. But
Early Minecraft days, it had a lot. There were all so
I
many
thought-
clones come out.
like I said about the communities on YouTube who have like the most content on YouTube, any subject, I believe, or in gaming. Like it's dedicated like RPG servers
it
that
does.
have content on YouTube that updates daily.
It does have like, was it a Minecraft dedicated con?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
I mean,
Just to be that guy. It
Yeah,
just
no,
seems
keep
like
on.
we're talking about more YouTube than we are video games. So I
Mhm.
just was curious if that would play a role in it.
I see what
Just
you're
to be
saying.
that guy.
Yeah, be that
No,
guy.
you're-
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
I
I
mean,
mean,
Yeah, you could find a tutorial to build whatever you want to while you're playing Minecraft.
a lot of people are hating on Crimson Desert because it doesn't tell you anything. But I know Minecraft was one of the initial
you start and you're
initial things, and
nothing.
everybody had to figure it out.
Yeah.
But you know, I have to give Minecraft. I could never get into Minecraft
Mhm.
because of the same thing. But I have to give it thanks. It started survival.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't have got the Forest if it wasn't for Minecraft. I wouldn't have got my favorite survival game, Grounded, if it wasn't for Minecraft.
Yeah, it definitely
You know,
blacks it off the.
Because like my
survival.
favorite genre of games right now is survival. like Survival Horror to be
7
exact.
Days to Die, with a similar building system.
Yeah,
blocks.
absolutely. So if it wasn't for Minecraft,
Mhm.
I wouldn't be able to play those games.
I've
today.
always had
So-
a suspicion that if not for Minecraft, like Fortnite, you wouldn't be building and everything.
Really?
I mean, it's something similar. Yeah, like kind of
That's
you
not
build
a-
all that stuff like in a block.
completely out
It's
of
not
the-
not a bad concept.
I mean, what did they do? They made a Minecraft game on Fortnite. Lego, what is it? Lego
Yeah,
World.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Lego
It's a
World
blind
is
spot.
Fortnite is Minecraft. It doesn't really have a story. You go around collecting and stuff. You know, and I played a lot of Lego World when it first came out. So I mean, I don't really have nothing negative to say.
I've had Minecraft on
Steve's annoying when playing Smash Brothers.
my phone. I built Tommy's Tower.
I remember.
Remember that? Yeah.
I didn't even know what Minecraft was. I think
Yeah.
it may be a
Yeah,
kid's
time
game,
up.
but it is ugly.
Time.
Time.
Too many blocks.
Respond to that.
Too blocky.
I'm upset you took my game,
I'm sorry.
and I'm just gonna let you know. Probably could have represented it a lot better. I put a lot more than you.
Okay. I'm glad I heard your vote.
Yeah. I just recently got off a big Minecraft.
That's probably a good thing he sent me that he was doing that. That way it
Yeah.
wouldn't have come back and like, oh, that's a good idea. That's my game.
When we talked about it initially, when Brian sent it to me, and then Charles sent it to me, then like a day later or two, I think I messaged you. Hey, I'm gonna tell you my pick, just so you know.
So it's out there in the ether.
Just so I don't
Can't be accused of
get
stealing.
accused of
Yeah.
stealing Dylan's pick. Yeah. So this was
So if you would have had it that
2
day
weeks
before,
ago. Yeah. You should have
if you
said
didn't
something.
procrastinate, you could have had it.
Yeah. You
I
would've-
figured this out like 2 weeks ago. I just was
Yeah.
giving myself the
you
window
definitely
if I
triggered.
decided to change my
Oh,
mind.
I really invented the telephone. Somebody else did.
Okay.
It was mine.
Who's next?
Is it John next?
Yeah.
Yes.
John is next.
Well, before we get started, this is
Yeah.
my first time on the podcast. I
Yeah.
just want to say thank y'all for inviting me out. I work
It's
a
your
lot.
first
so-
time appearing in Time to Game videos, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
actually it is. Every time y'all do it,
I
I'm
didn't
at
realize that.
work, and
Yeah.
so. But thank y'all for having me.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to fit the part with how I dressed.
You did.
I feel like it fits.
I think you nailed it.
So, I guess I'll go ahead and get started. So, in 1995, I was already an established gamer. I'm going back way, but this ain't a remake. There was a game. Spice on this. But I was into games, you know, by like 1990. But what really hooked me was this particular game my dad bought me for Christmas. To me, if you talk to anybody who is into platformers, they played this game, they love this game. It's just, even YouTubers to this day, they'll tell you that their final game that they want to play, if they ever gave up YouTube, was this game. And that is Donkey Kong Country 2.
Oh, my man.
So, I mean, it's just like, it's a perfect platformer. It's a game that you can, you know, back then it would take a couple days or maybe a week to beat. You know, I come back about every 6 months and I play Donkey Kong Country 2 again. And, you know, it takes me a couple days to beat, and it's fun. It's not overly hard. If you want to play the harder levels, you can. Like, if you want to do 100%, you know, if you want to play with people, you can even do couch co-op and compete against other people. There was a story compared to the first one. You know, the first one was great, but the second one just kind of put it on the map for me. And it's a game that I continuously, like, there's other games I go to, but Donkey Kong Country 2, like I said, it's like every 6 months I will pop in this game and I will play it. And it never gets old to me. I just play over and over and over again. I feel like someone's mad. But yeah, like it started. I feel like, to me, even though we had Mario, and a lot of people say Mario, I don't hear people talk about, like, in their favorite platformers, it's always Donkey Kong. You know, if you want to go back to like the early 90s. I mean, you have the few people that are like Super Mario Brothers 3 and stuff like that, but Donkey Kong, I feel like, made it to where, like, it doesn't have to be Mario style. And, you know, it changed graphics. Like, you can still play this game today. The game's over 30 years old now, and it still looks like a game that just came out, like a platformer game that came out a few years ago. You know, Rare did a really good job with all the Donkey Kong Country games. So, I mean, it was just, ahead of its time. Unfortunately, you know, the Donkey Kong games kind of went downhill after 3, but you know, it was just like, and I remember this was the first game I ever played where it was like there was a hidden boss, you know, if you did everything. And I remember playing with, well, even Brian and playing with Philip somewhat. Like, we got Game Player magazines, and it was the coolest thing ever that we found out that there was like a lost world that if we completed it, we had to fight a hidden boss, you know, and that there was like Easter eggs, and I don't know, it was just something about it just kind of changed the way that I viewed platformers. And it's what made me really love platformers. You know, I still, to this day, I see a platformer, I'm like, oh, I want to play that. You know, and then after I play that platformer, I go back to Donkey Kong Country 2, you know, because it's just like, and I know I don't got a lot of time left, but another thing is the music. To this day, I still ride down the car listening to Bramble Blast. You know, like, it was just a beautiful, well-made soundtrack. You know, just the enemies were crisp, and like transforming into animals or being able to ride animals and stuff. It was just, I may go home and play it tonight. Who knows? You know, I just, I guess that's all I have. I just thought that would be the best game.
Pretty good pick, I think.
So what time we got left?
Got a minute left. Yep. All right. Move on to tearing it apart.
I'm gonna have trouble poking holes in that one.
Yes.
Donkey Kong Country was my very first video game. Not number 2.
That's awesome.
And those games, you're right, they're
She
R-rated.
said 95?
95, yeah.
Damn. Game's older than I am.
Fuck you and everything you stand for. Well, let's say, so what exactly set it apart from games like Mario? Like, what made it different?
So it was like with Mario, I don't know, it was more, Mario was always more kind of like cartoonish. And I understand that like Donkey Kong was like still computer animated, but it
He is a
looked,
talking monkey.
yeah, but it looked, I guess with like the updated graphics, it looked new. It looked like real.
Like the theme of it.
Yeah, like the theme of it, you know, it was just like on it's just some monkeys in an island, you know, just trying to beat the crocodile, you know. I mean, platformers themselves are until you get to like Castlevania, platformers are usually the same, you know, but it just, to me, it felt different. You know, with Mario, there was some secret stuff, but, you know, they didn't start integrating like secret levels until way later into the series of Mario. You know, Mario was just pretty cut and dry. You know, you beat the game and that's it. You know, Super Mario World did bring in like the super secret world and stuff, but I don't think Yoshi's Island had any secret levels or anything like that. Mario didn't. You know, it just, I don't know, it was just, but even Donkey Kong Country 1 and 3 had, well, no, not 1, but 3 had like secret levels and stuff, you know. Unfortunately, you know, Donkey Kong 64, we won't talk about, but other than the rap.
So it couldn't keep making good titles.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to change. I think go with the times, and everything went into 64 graphics back then, so they just wanted to keep it. And then, you know, Donkey Kong, was it Konga came out, which was fun.
Which Rare also left after, when did they?
They left right after Donkey Konga, I believe, because we didn't get another Donkey Kong game until the Wii.
Right. Nintendo they owned Donkey Kong, and
Yeah.
when Rare left, that game series is always, it's hard to recover when the original creators.
Now they've since came back. You know, Bonanza was great. I love Bonanza, and Donkey Kong Returns was fun too. But it still didn't have that feel that Donkey Kong Country 2 had. You know.
Can we have one of those still things?
No, Brian.
They took away my Donkey Kong and made me play as a girl.
You talking about Dixie?
Girls have cooties.
But I mean, yeah, but it's still.
Yeah, she was able to do that twirl. Oh God.
Oh yeah, she was. I mean, it just.
Furry Awakening.
No, I think that may have been low level.
Well, that was another thing I could have added. You know, they changed the formula to every Donkey Kong game. You know, they had Trixie, and then in the third one they brought in the big brute that Trixie couldn't hardly pick up, but it could smash holes in the floor with what was it, Kitty Kong? I think it was Kitty Kong. You know, like So every game they changed something, even if it was minor, they changed it.
Brian, you've been patient.
I can't argue against the game. I can't argue against your argument.
Oh, yeah?
You didn't mention one of its biggest things about that game, the series period. It's music.
You did mention music.
He did mention it. I
That's
think you were just saying that he picked it and you didn't.
Pay attention next time,
Because I
Brian.
said I still listen to Bramble Blast to this
Oh,
day.
that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
What about?
Yeah, I got nothing.
It's hard to. The inconsistent hitboxes in it. It is unfair at times.
Them bees. Them by God bees.
Yeah,
Fucking bees, yeah.
but I mean it's no worse than like Mario was.
Are we arguing for Mario?
That was just my only rebuttal.
No, I'm not. Dude, I'm grasping at bananas here.
I've not played enough of it, so I've got nothing to.
I highly recommend playing it. I mean, it's a nice. You could beat.
I have
all three
played
of
it.
them.
I've just not played.
Yeah,
very
I
much
mean,
of
you
it.
can beat all three of them, and then like even 3. Not to go away from 2, but 3 even you could put in a code and actually play hard mode,
Yeah.
and you can actually go from 100% to 102%.
I remember looking at Donkey Kong Country 3. Again, we're talking about I'm saying 3, not 2. I was like, man, gaming graphics have peaked here.
Yes, sir.
The only time I ever
What
saw
time
the
it
end of one was when Brian played in front of me.
Oh,
I never
I
beat
love
it.
Donkey Kong.
Like it makes me want to before I leave here, like go.
You can finish your sentence.
Yeah,
Oh,
finish
like it makes me want to like steal the Switch from Megan, and I brought my Switch and play Donkey Kong Country 2 before I leave.
It's okay.
How
I
was
got
it on those
cameras.
controllers?
Huh?
How was it on those controllers?
Oh, it's still fine. It's still good. Because I've already.
Yes,
Donkey
but
Kong Country 2! Woo!
Thank you.
who is next, Ross?
Oh, it came out in 1994.
Brian.
not 1995.
Brian, then Dylan, then myself.
Green.
November
Meanie.
1994.
Was it? Well, I knew it was close.
You want to swap around?
You did get it for Christmas.
Yeah, you guys want to swap around?
What time is it? Does anybody have a time?
It is 7:30.
7:33. What time do you think, Adam?
I'll just make sure.
Okay. This is Brian Burton's pick.
Good old
Green Meanie. over
Green
here.
Meanie. I want to hear it.
Man, he's leaving. I ain't gonna hear from over there.
No, he'll talk straight.
All right, whenever.
Yeah.
You
So,
don't wanna hear it.
You gonna want to hear it?
my game that I picked, if you're going to put a game in a Hall of Fame of some sort, you got to ask the questions: what did it accomplish? What did it inspire afterwards? And what is its legacy? This game not only changed its own franchise, not only did it change a whole genre, it changed 2 genres at the same time.
I already did Castlevania last time.
With a Metacritic score of 96 that came out in 2005. The best game in its franchise, Resident Evil 4.
Oh,
I was chuckling so hard. I love it. Man.
Now,
Fight,
this is
Brian.
the second time we're already doing this.
Yep.
Similar arguments that he made for 2, where he was glad his game had over-the-shoulder view. Resident Evil 4 introduced over-the-shoulder view, not just for Resident Evil, but for also pretty much survival horror games after the point. The Last of Us, when it was in development, they directly took inspiration from Resident Evil 4. BioShock, same. It went through 4 different iterations as it was being developed. Its second iteration, let me make sure I got the right note. The main character was not Leon.
It's time penalty.
come on, Brian.
Its main character was named Tony Redgrave, but it was too actiony. They didn't want it when they redeveloped it, but they kept this version, and it later spun out to be Devil May Cry.
Wow. I see why.
Well done, unintended.
It sold.
Devil May Cry was after 05?
Well, it was in development
Well,
before 05. It spun out of development. Once they got it, they was making both. They
No,
liked
Devil May
that.
Cry was 2002 or 3.
I was about to say, I thought that came.
Yeah, I know
Devil May Cry
Resident
was-
Evil 4 had a long
First one was
development.
originally Resident Evil, yeah.
It's sold over 15 million units over its lifetime, and changed the highest rated of its franchise. Period. Instead of using the traditional zombies, it went with more of the monstrous parasites, Ouroboros, I think.
Las Plagas.
Las Plagas, excuse me. And it was just, they were more monstrous, more visceral looking, and it changed.
The village section is
Yeah,
probably some of the most tense.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, chainsaw scene. Chainsaw. Ooh.
We reinvented the inventory for those Survival Horror 2. It introduced its version of the inventory management. I think that's really bad. Good.
That's about it.
I mean, it pretty much speaks for itself. Whereas, of course, Resident Evil 4 had a remake too, more for the visuals. It didn't necessarily need a remake.
You just wanted to stand there and shoot.
Hey, it's higher rated than its remake.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, we'll start the other timer.
Okay, go ahead.
Salazar,
What about Salazar?
Slytherin?
that little midget. Well, Mr. Kennedy. Granted, it may be a high-rated game, but my God, does it lean in? That takes a week off for vacation for the campiness.
Yeah.
but that, I mean, that was around the time of like Code Veronica as well, so
No, I
it
understand.
can't be no worse than Steve.
Yeah.
Who's Steve?
Isn't that his name, Steve?
I can't remember.
They had this character in
Yeah.
Code Veronica that was like
Oh,
just
okay.
cringe. I think his name was Steve.
How do you feel about Brian just being like, you picked a game and Brian's just
Kinda
like,
still
I'm gonna
fire.
pick a better game?
No. No, it is definitely. I would argue that it needed the remake as well.
Alright, I do got something against Resident Evil 4. Fucking Wii port sucked. The only one I ever had
I'm not
access
arguing
to.
for
Oh, you had the
Wii
Wii.
Duh, yeah.
You doing
I'm
that? You doing that
specifically
game?
arguing for
The game was
GameCube.
unplayable.
Okay.
Game was unplayable with the Wiimote.
I think if I'm gonna hate, because of course, y'all know I'm a big Resident Evil fan. I just went through and played all of them for 9, and then I played and beat 9. But gosh darn it, when that girl was right beside you, it's not as bad as Shiva
No.
from 5.
No.
Oh, I would say. Well, you didn't give her a rocket launcher to fuck up either. Ashley, you didn't give Ashley a rocket launcher to fuck up.
Shut up, Brian. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
The facts don't lie.
It's a disaster.
Look, we get that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons.
But I mean, I was just really honestly joking. I mean, I'm kind of like you with the Donkey Kong Country 2 thing. I don't have nothing bad. I mean, the Easter eggs were great. With Salazar, if you threw a golden egg at him, you killed him instantly. That was.
Why is it better? Why is it the best game in the franchise? Why is it better than Phillips?
Coming off of
Specifically.
Resident Evil 3, or 3 Resident Evils, mainline ones, Code Veronica, all of them had pretty much over shoulder, or
The tank.
the tank controls. This one was just so radically different.
Mm-hmm.
It was more actiony. It was more fluid. It was just everything about it took everything the franchise wanted to be and improved it.
No, it definitely changed gaming. There wouldn't have been a Gears of War if not for Resident Evil 4.
Even to benefit Brian, there wasn't every Resident Evil was like Resident Evil 4 until Biohazard. Every single one. Revelation is like 4. 5 is like 4. Revelation 2 is like 4. 5 is like 4. 6 is like 4.
It was also, Resident Evil was a survival horror, and it definitely leaned more into the action.
Mm-hmm.
And because of Resident Evil 4, we got Resident Evil 6.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a point. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, if I'm going to be even, I guess even joking still,
Oh, okay.
but like, if it wasn't for Resident Evil 4, like, we got Resident Evil 4 and then we got the god-awful movies, and I kind of blame 4 for that. I really do kind of.
You know, children died after that game out.
Shut up.
Statement's not incorrect.
I'm just saying my final argument for it is what it contributed to video games.
Absolutely.
To the entire genre.
That's
its
how I
entire
picked.
industry.
You can
But it
still
did change
feel
it from the horror. So it took away the uniqueness to it.
I would say
I'm
it
actually
changed.
going to rebuttal with Brian on this one. I don't think it changed it. I think
It
a
was a
mixture-
lot less scary than Resident Evil 2 and even 3.
I think what hurt it, I made that joke
One.
about the movies. But like in my opinion, the movies is what hurt the franchise. I don't think it was 4. Because 4 was still a little creepy. It was more action oriented. But when we started getting like Resident Evil 2 and 3, like the movies, you know, and they saw how successful the movies were doing, which I don't know why they was.
We went to the movies. We went to the theaters to watch 2.
Yeah, and it was the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. I've only seen one movie in theaters worse than that. It was a Golden Compass.
Dude, the polar bear fight.
No.
No.
No, I mean,
Time.
I remember thinking Resident Evil 4 was. I even mentioned it when I was talking to y'all about wanting to open up this store. Was how fun. I still go back to whenever Resident Evil 4 had the demo. I'm not arguing for or against it. Resident Evil 4 had the demo, and you know we have the free game for play the game for a week or something when a new game releases. Resident Evil 4, I remember going up to GameStop and playing. I was like, I'm buying this fucking game now.
Yeah.
It was specifically the area where you first got the sniper and then people were walking across
Yeah.
those bridges right there.
And I remember you were one of the first ones that got it. And I remember being like, telling Mom, like, can I go over to Philip's house? She was like, no.
Fantastic month. Resident Evil 4 and then God of War came out.
Oh.
You know what is funny? Comparing
It was one of those two.
comparing things is, you know, Resident Evil 4 came out on GameCube. Resident Evil 2 was remade for the GameCube with it.
Yeah.
And 3 too, right?
Yeah, 3 ended up having one also.
Yeah.
But it's just funny. They're always been there together.
All right. Then move on.
Dylan will be next, then me.
Dylan.
I need to use the restroom while we come up in here.
All right. You go ahead. We're going to go ahead and start though.
Start with that man.
All right.
I want to hear things
ready,
they want
Dylan.
to.
Whenever you are ready. Really? Ready.
All right. I wasn't gonna do this game yet.
We just bring in guns.
If you pick Resident Evil 0,
No, you're safe on the Resident Evil front. I wasn't gonna do this game. Mostly, it's one of my favorite, if not my favorite game of all time. It definitely in top 5. Just wasn't 100% sure how the best way to argue that it's the greatest of all time, but it's definitely up there. Decided to go Kingdom Hearts 2. It came out in 2005.
We only get 5 minutes to explain the lore.
I'm not explaining it. I'm not going into the lore. It came out in 2005.
Coward.
And introduced.
Sorry.
It
wanted to touch you some more.
came out in 2005. Introduced the Organization 13, and emo kids rejoiced.
Not just emo.
Oh God. No, but it took everything that the first game did and did it better, in my opinion. Other than one aspect, but I'm supposed to be hyping the game up. Can't talk shit about my own game. Okay. The combat of the first game made it better, faster. Camera controls made them better. It moved the camera back so you could see everything going on. Boss battles were bigger, better. It blows my mind to this day that game came out on the PS2. For how good the graphics still look. The graphics look like that game came out today. With it mostly helps up, the art style helps a lot. The story in that singular game alone, the story, very, very good. Music, very good. Kingdom Hearts music I love it. I'm similar to John. I've got a playlist full of Kingdom Hearts music that I listen to.
Same.
Even now,
I haven't played. I know the music.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Johnny T in high school.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's so many different variants of enemies to fight. And they all do something different. It's, a lot of people say it's the game's got a problem with you just hit the X button to win, and it's combat's got so much more depth than a lot of people care to look into. The way you layer your combos, the way you layer your abilities on there affects your combos. The drive forms were phenomenal.
I've wanted every Kingdom Hearts game to have those things.
Yeah,
That-
should have been.
It changed the gameplay experience so much when you're just going into a drive form. The final mix version, which I consider it part of the base game. They came out like a couple months later. It wasn't
In Japan only
for a long time. Yeah.
For almost 10 years.
Yeah. They added like so many boss battles to like they're super boss battles. They're super hard. But they're so rewarding when you figure out how to win. You figure out your dodges, your blocks, your dodges, when to attack, when to wait. Just and back on the drive forms, the abilities that they give you, they let you move around. You move around so freely once you get all your stuff like leveled up. Like the glide, the dodging, and I feel like it was the last game in the series that you could easily follow the story.
Could you?
Yes. The game that came out in between it 1 and 2 was very heavily on the story. But
Time.
all time, I'm done.
Time. All right.
So
It's all
I
over
may
the place.
say, like, that's a good point. Like, I know at least 2 people in this room, excluding you, that was impacted. Philip quit his job to play Kingdom Hearts 2. I remember because I remember him telling me he
I
quit.
see that as a negative.
No, I mean, it was
As
a crappy
negative.
job.
What job was that?
It was in the mall.
It was at Zim. No, I got that one afterwards. It was at Zimba's, like where Zimba's was. It was
Oh.
like a steak and.
Was it catfish?
Was it when the Scottsdale place came? Cafe
Yeah, I mean this was like 05. It was like some kind
The
of.
Catfish Diner
It was
was
some
there
kind
for
of
a while,
like.
wasn't it?
No, this was
It
after.
wasn't
Catfish.
Caroline's.
No, it wasn't Caroline's. Caroline's was.
Oh no, I remember what you're
It
talking
was like a
about. now.
steakhouse.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of that place.
Anyway, Kingdom Hearts sucks.
And so, and also impacted me. I walked out when I got married, or my wife walked out to Dearly Beloved. So, Dearly Beloved is like one of my top favorite songs of all time.
Oh, I was at your wedding. I don't remember that.
No, it was Dearly Beloved.
Was she a Kingdom Hearts fan too?
Yeah, she just played and beat the first two.
Oh, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the other one.
Wrong one. Oops, excuse me. Oh,
We'll talk about that one.
I do have a bone to pick with them drive forms. I was in college before I figured out how to level them bitches up. Because I didn't have internet, and it doesn't tell you.
It does. You just gotta know where to look. I too had problems when I was younger, not leveling up.
I didn't.
You're not, but the thing is they're not required.
No, they're not.
You're
but
definitely
I
not required to do
wanted
them.
to because you could get all the abilities from them.
They're
Right.
definitely not because my wife, I'm 100% in Kingdom Hearts 2. She's just playing it. So when I got the drive forms maxed out, or even the ultimate form, you know, she was like, "Oh, you can unlock that," like, you know. So she really liked it, but
But it
we're
makes
talking
the
about the
game.
negative parts,
Right.
not the positive parts.
It does, but it makes the game so.
I disagree with you. Kingdom Hearts, the best story is Kingdom Hearts. That is the easiest story to follow. Kingdom Hearts
yeah,
2, if you
I
didn't
agree.
play Chain of Memories, because I was a Kingdom Hearts fan, you wouldn't know what was going on. Period. Like I knew because I played the GBA game. Philip did not.
I'm gonna disagree
So-
with you on that.
I do have I have a rebuttal. I have a rebuttal to this. That's just kind of a point that I was gonna get to, but I never did have time. I feel like if you didn't play Chain of Memories, you were in the same position Sora was in at the start of the game.
That's kind of
Sora does not remember anything that happened. You're in the same position as far as knowledge wise. So you're experiencing things as he's experiencing them. Learning who people are, stuff like that. The stuff that you would have already known if you played Chain of Memories. And I feel like it's a different way to experience the game.
Time travel.
That was not introduced yet, Mecca. That come way later in the series.
It
I didn't know.
hinted at it, right?
Well, it did have it because you go back.
Yeah,
to
you go back.
It
He's talking.
technically did,
So
but you do not learn.
See, that's how convoluted it is.
I didn't know there was time
Understanding.
travel. That's a
You
negative.
time
now.
travel.
You do not learn anything about the time travel until way later. in the
So
I was talking about the world where you go back in time and all the.
No, I was talking about
cartoons.
whenever
okay, that part.
is explaining
So-
why, or what's his name?
If there was time travel in the later games that went back to the second game, was there?
No.
Okay.
I do have another
You're
negative
confusing
thing.
everybody.
Also,
Because I just replayed it, you know, and I love Kingdom Hearts 2. If you're going to ask me my favorite, it is Kingdom Hearts 2. But another hang-up is world design. So if you look at Kingdom Hearts 2 or 1, the worlds, even though they were kind of smaller, they were still more of a design for me. Kingdom Hearts 2, the maps were really small.
I agree.
And there wasn't a lot of detail put into it. It's like it was almost kind of rushed to me. Still is my favorite Kingdom Hearts, but compared to 1 and 3, it was more, especially 3.
fantastic send off to
When,
PS2.
when I said I had problems with it, the world design was one of the biggest things that I do have problems with. But it appealed to a broader audience.
I mean, I agree.
The Kingdom Hearts 1, a lot of there are so many people who've played Kingdom Hearts 2 that have never touched 1, but they played 2, and then you know.
Back to drive forms. I'm trying to level those up, and then I get to be the fucking shadow.
No,
What a waste of my fucking time.
Oh, the Heartless?
Yeah.
It's the punishment for using drive forms too much.
That is
I-
time.
God, we got a good discussion on that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I could have. If I'd have thought about it more,
those games.
Yeah, if we
But
don't
it's-
stop him, he'll just go.
if I'd have thought about it so much more, I could talk for days.
So here's what
We know, we get, that's why the time is
Yeah,
there.
no.
We need to run Zach through those games. I think you're the only one in this group.
You've got me to play
I've only played the
the
first
first
one,
one just a little bit.
Yeah.
That was when, you lived over here
Yeah,
years ago. Of course.
Out of all the games we've talked
That's
about on this
all-
series, that's
all
the
I
one
play
that
is
has
Kingdom
the largest
Hearts.
number of the group who's played it.
I will sit up here and play it on the big TV screen, and y'all can watch me. I'll just replay it. I don't care.
It's a.
I've
It's a
beaten
video about it.
I've beaten the first one probably 20 times. I've 100%ed it
Jesus
probably
Christ.
6 times.
Okay.
The second one I've probably not beaten it as much because my copy when I was younger But
Sounds like that is your franchise. You love.
the very first game I ever got on my PS2, which is the first console that I ever actually was
Me
old
too,
enough to
yeah.
play anything on.
I remember when you got your PS2.
I had a
I was an adult.
Yeah.
I had a PS1, but I was too young to actually understand how to play video games. I couldn't. I would just sit there and hit buttons. I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't read.
Who's next?
I'm last.
Charles, last.
Who we swapping Charles?
Charles is in the hot seat over here. Brian, are you going to move in or are you going to stay there? All right, that's fine.
Is he in camera?
John is covering him up a little bit. There you go.
How you doing, buddy?
Whenever you are ready, sir.
All right. So, we all know I'm an RPG player more than anything else.
We know
That
Charles.
is 90% of the games I enjoy. Last time, Brian inducted one of the most influential early RPGs. I'm going to present the most influential current RPGs. The year is 2017, and turn-based RPGs are kind of falling out of favor. You know, a lot of people have this opinion that that genre shouldn't be in modern games. It's portable only. Even Final Fantasy abandoned it. And then here comes Persona 5.
Yep.
One of the most beautiful, stylish, and there's been a day of a lot of good soundtracks. One of the best video game soundtracks you'll ever hear in your life. You don't even need to play the game. I want you to, but you don't need to get that soundtrack. With this,
I think I've heard some on your playlist.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I played it during D&D. If you
Yep.
like this, Persona 5 doesn't reinvent the wheel; it invented the motorcycle.
Wow,
that's a good one.
Because there ain't much in Persona 5 that you haven't seen in other games. In fact, it really follows a blueprint that Persona 3 and 4 set. But it does them all amazingly. It's like, it made turn-based combat feel fast-paced with the way the system, which it matters what moves you do, when you do them. You know, you do the correct move, you can pass your turn off to another character and do a long chain and end with a big flashy all-out attack. Of course, amazing story. With a modern setting with fantasy, and this very hard to explain in a short amount of time, but very rooted in real psychological theory. And and the Tarot and the Bear Arcana, they matter. But the Jungian, I'm not probably pronouncing it wrong, but yeah, it's,
Psychological stuff.
yeah, with the concept of the persona and the shadow, and some of the most despicable villains you'll ever run into, because they're literally despicable people you run into in real life, but with the fantasy aspect to them. Like your first boss is a teacher that abuses students. Goes a little further than that, but that you go up to a boss who's overworking his employees, and one of the last ones is a corrupt politician who's assassinating his opponents. You have this separate world with the site where you go into a representation of their mind, and you're trying to steal their desires, so they stop doing that. They become better people. But and a big part of it, is a hybrid of you get that's the dungeon crawler. You're going to these people's palaces, which represent their minds, and doing dungeon crawling. There's also a life sim aspect to it, where you have to manage your time because you're playing a Japanese high school student, and making friends and meeting other characters, and as you spend time with them, level up their friendships, and will literally give in-game benefits. Like you spend time with a politician, you learn how to negotiate better. You get to spend time with the lady who sells you healing items, and she sells you better items, while also having her own fleshed out story. A lot of characters that would be like throwaway 2-line characters in any other RPG are have their own full blown stories. And let me get my notes. I'm probably forgetting something. I'm definitely doing it out of order because I'm just. All right, of course, it has had like a noticeable impact on the gaming industry going forward. You've seen more stylish UIs. You've seen more jazzy soundtracks. You've more relationship systems like the confidants systems.
It is time.
I have very limited knowledge on this one.
And I'll be honest with you.
I feel like I did a very poor job explaining it.
No, you didn't.
I'll be honest with you. I had not heard of Persona until I became friends with you.
Yeah.
Never once crossed paths with
Same.
you.
Until 5, it was kind of an obscure series. 5 blew up.
China, I'm not saying it makes a bad series bad because it's not popular. But
I remember the X-Play video on 3 when I was a kid and thinking, I wasn't into turn-based back then. I was like, that looks really cool. But that was the only thing I'd heard about it until Persona 5.
So you think it actually brought more people to turn-based?
Yes.
I do believe.
Yeah.
The fact is, I've seen it said somewhere that like without Persona 5, there would have been no Expedition 33.
Oh shit!
Because that helped convince the people funding them that this was worth putting money into.
Other than Pokemon, turn-based was on their way out.
Yeah,
So
you still
Final
got a few
Fantasy
good.
already abandoned it.
John, you played
Yeah.
Persona. Is there any
I beat
critiques you can
Persona
bring?
5.
I remember you
I
telling me.
100%ed Persona 5.
Dang.
Any critiques you can bring to it?
Dang.
Any critiques you can bring to it?
No.
How long did that take?
It was a very long game.
For me to 100%, did you 100%? Because I actually played through it again so I could fight the hidden bosses.
I did not get a chance to have time to 100%. I did just my main blame playthrough, which I put 100 hours into it.
I put 130 into just the regular playthrough. Just to
I
get
beat
through
it. I beat the first game at about 190 hours, and then because I was, dude. By the time I beat the game, I was so overpowered. But I love collectathons. Everybody knows me knows I love Pokemon and stuff like that. So, and then so I probably put another 80 hours because you didn't have to do as much because you got to carry over all of your affections.
Yeah, a very
and
good
stuff.
New Game Plus system.
But there's like at the very end of the game, you fight the jailers, the 2 women, in the second playthrough, and they're like the super boss. And then you actually fight. I don't know if it was in the original game. I might be getting mixed up with Royal because I've also beat Royal.
Yeah, Royal was a re-release with extra content.
I had an extra character and stuff like that. But I know you can fight the guy from Persona 3. Or might be Persona 4. I can't remember.
So with
that
Persona
would've been
5
extra,
being
but
over
you
100
went
hours, how are the pacing issues?
Better than you think.
It's like an anime series. You go through arcs.
Like I said, it has a life sim aspect, so you literally go through each individual day and decide what this character's going to do each day.
Is it a time thing, or do they force
Yes.
you to go to sleep?
You have a year.
It is like, yeah, we have a full year, but like each day you choose an activity for like morning, noon, and night. Of course, on your school days, your school is automatically taking up one of those. So you got your after school and your night, and then you.
If you're going to pick out anything negative for people that work a lot, it's a really hard game because, like, I had a friend that, stay-at-home husband essentially. So he had all the time at home to play. So he could play it over and over and over and over again. But there are guides that you can watch and read where you can do 100% in one playthrough.
Yes, that is possible.
But if you don't follow
Very
a
hard,
guide,
but possible.
if you don't follow a guide, you'll have to replay it. Like he said, he replayed it like 4 or 5
Is that not a
times.
detriment to it?
That
Because that aspect right there has wholehearted, I will say without a shadow of a doubt, has deterred me from playing it.
But you'll say you really only need mobile playthrough if you want to try and get 100%. You can get a full experience.
It'll
out of it.
irk me if I miss something.
Yeah,
it is causing
just follow a guide. Like
In your case, you would need a guide.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. if you don't mind missing stuff, it's not as big a deal. But
So, the characters you get do it. Yeah. Again, 100-hour RPG. So I'm sure you don't get your full party 10 hours in, right? Is there somebody who is less developed later on that you get in hour 70?
No, I'd say
they do a good job of like there are obviously characters come in later. They do a good job of making them matter to the story. Still.
Now in Royal, you get a character at the end, and it's at the end. Like you
We
see
talking about
your,
Royal right now?
No, we're not base. That's part of, but you know.
that's part of Royal, but you know,
Yeah.
sorry.
I would like to say that was probably the best $20 I ever spent on a game. It was on sale, and it was between that and Dragon Quest XI, and it was cheaper. And I bought that one on a whim. 130 hours for 20 bucks.
I mean, and it's fun enough that I bought Royal and I played and beat Royal.
I bought Royal as well after that.
Because I mean, it's just like, and you don't even get that much stuff. You get an extra character.
There's a lot of extra in-game content if you get the Royal. But I personally had no time to actually beat Royal. That's why I argued for the original. Oh, perfect time.
Time. Yeah. That's all right.
Yay,
So we want to do our vote now?
Yeah, so now we're going to vote on all this. We're going to record that part too.
How are we going to do the voting?
We're going to set the cups up in front of the TV here.
Uh-huh.
We weren't going to have to have them on camera. We're going to come up. We're going to stand in front of the camera, talk about what we're going to pick. And then catch the vote.
And we picked two that we didn't do, right? We picked two?
Yeah,
We
three.
just picked one.
No.
One
You can't pick your
is
own.
3, and then one pick has 3 points. Another one has 2 points, and then
Oh, so
another
we're doing
pick
a
has
3,
3.
2, 1?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which we might want to say this to the camera, but we each have 3 votes. We can give out a 3-point vote, a 1-point vote, and a 2-point vote. I said them out of order, but
It's fine.
we can't give them to our own game. But we choose 3 of the games our other presenters argued for today, and we'll choose to give them small, medium, or large point.
That's right.
And cut.
We're now doing our voting. First up, we're going in the order that we did our games. I believe we did it, but we each get 3 different slots, one with 3 points, one with 2 points, one with 1 point, and the best games will win.
All right, really awesome influential choices on all of these, but I am going to put my smallest vote as Persona 5. I agree with Charles. I think that had a really big impact, kept us going with turn-based, and I think it's a lot of good things about that. I'm going to put 2 as Resident Evil 4, although I think that Resident Evil 4 is probably the most influential game up here. I tend to side with John more on Donkey Kong Country. I think that Donkey Kong Country 2 and that platformer genre in general, that series is just was influential enough. So that gets my top vote.
All right, guys.
Is it recording?
Yep.
All right.
I definitely have to go. Never played Persona, so I can't speak to it. Love Kingdom Hearts 2. I definitely. Hunter loves Minecraft. Love Donkey Kong. So I'm just gonna do games I have played.
I see
Maybe that speaks to their greatness. I was always not against Minecraft, but never
I love you cheating.
was my vote. Never played a lot of it. PUBG, missed out on it.
100.
Resident Evil Remake. Whatever, it's mine. Resident Evil 4.
Okay, I'm on you, bro.
Resident Evil 4 will get
You fat chicks and all that.
2 points. 1 point for Donkey Country 2. I love Donkey Kong. Sorry, missed out on Persona. It's definitely want to get into them. But, like you said, during the other thing, I quit my job for Kingdom Hearts. Love Kingdom Hearts. Difficult choices.
winner, Zach?
Our winner.
All right.
So we go from
So we doing the culmination of points, 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. If something got no points, it is banned for a year. Huh? Well, thank God.
You
I'm
need to,
totally scared for Resident Evil 2.
You need to say the winner or just start from
Go
the bottom?
lowest
Yeah,
go
lowest to-
from bottom to top there.
Okay. Ow. Okay. At the bottom, PUBG. 1 vote.
Squeaked it in there.
Okay. Tie for the, I guess,
Sixth.
sixth?
Fifth, maybe now?
Sixth, fifth. Yep.
Okay, we have Minecraft, 4 votes, and Kingdom Hearts 2 with 4 votes.
I'm gonna go home.
Okay, next with 6 votes, Persona 5.
Yeah. I figured it would.
Yeah. We have another tie.
Oh.
How do we leave it to? How do we do tiebreakers?
We arm wrestle.
Another tie.
Just-
Both
Weakness.
with 8 votes. Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 4.
No.
Where was Donkey Kong at?
That was number 1.
That
At
makes
number
number
one.
number 1.
Donkey Kong Country 2 with 11 votes.
My boy just come in here and just.
Look at that. One time.
How many votes?
11 votes.
Nice.
11
Do you still
points.
have the tabs in the,
So how do we do tiebreakers?
who, see the tabs,
See who got more threes and two.
see
Or
who got more threes?
Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
That's it.
Good game.
Resident
The two
Evil
Resident
2
Evils.
and Resident Evil 4.
To celebrate, I'll
Resident
play
Evil
Donkey
2,
Kong
Resident
Country 2
Evil
on the Switch before I leave. Good game.
Resident Evil 4 is
game.
the cup, Resident Evil 2 is the bag.
Good game.
Oh, he gets more.
I had a kiss.
So Resident Evil 4, there's no 30.
Alright. So we'll call Resident Evil 2 the winner?
This one Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2
It
remake.
has 2 30s.
Resident Evil 2 remake has 2 3s.
And this one has no 30s.
May not have been Bioshock.
How we want to decide it or what?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's the best way I know how to do it.
Or we'll just dump those out.
Yeah, I
See
thought
if
they
we
got
can
second place or first place.
This one has more tabs. This one only has 3 tabs.
Okay. This one only has
I almost can't believe
3 tabs
This one has
with 8 votes.
6 or 5 tabs.
5
So
votes.
more voted for Resident Evil 4.
Mm-hmm.
But it got Resident Evil 2 got the higher votes.
So popular vote.
I look y'all. It'll make me.
Hey,
Well, we can't leave it up to chat.
No, we can't.
We gotta have a chat first.
Me and Philip ain't in the conversation. Y'all 5 choose.
okay.
What should
bias.
we do? We got more votes, or we have fewer votes, same number. This is like popular vote and electoral college vote, right?
Well,
Let's go with
don't put it that way.
Executive decision, popular vote.
So, I mean, we can have a small debate,
Small
like
vote.
a
Comes
5-minute
down-
debate.
I mean, I guess we can. I don't know.
Screw you guys. My game is gonna
That's
win.
up to y'all. That me and Brian are at.
Kidding.
I,
What do you think,
I think we should do popular vote.
Yeah, I lean to popular.
Dylan?
Yeah.
Pardon me.
I mean, if you, whatever your opinion is,
Popular vote's fine. man.
I'm down with whatever.
with either popular vote or
Just, yeah, whatever y'all decide to do, I mean,
Pick one.
popular vote.
I guess popular vote.
He got more physical votes.
That makes more because more people.
More people voted for it.
Yeah, even if you know.
So our next 2 inductees, Donkey Kong Country 2, Resident Evil 4.
From Resident Evil 4. Yep. Resident Evil 4.
Brian's a two-time podium placer.
Two times
Yeah.
inductee.
Yeah.
That's
Fuck you,
nice.
Brian. At least I did better this time than I did last time.
Question is, Brian,
I went from the top.
did you vote for Kingdom Hearts 2? Okay.
Yeah, Adam, you
Oh,
got
you
first
started
last time.
saying
Dead last this time.
Dead last. But it is a lot service game.
3 points.
Wasn't I last
Yeah.
time? I think I was last time.
I didn't.
You get my 2.
That's crazy. I didn't vote for Donkey Kong at all. That's crazy. They got that many points.
I told you, something to it.
I gave him my 2. I couldn't give it lower than 2.
So did
I
I.
ain't giving it any.
Yeah, Donkey Kong 3.
Yeah.
think I did. Too.
Donkey Kong Country 2 is not as special.
I know I
as
voted for Donkey Kong Country. I voted for PUBG as well.
Yeah.
I was the one vote.
Thank you.
It made a huge change, I think, in gaming.
You know how Minecraft got 4 points?
Impact.
Yeah, Minecraft got 4 points. Is that right? The 4 points?
Did you?
I put 3 points.
Oh, you put 3 points in it?
Who was the other one?
Who else voted for Minecraft? Megan?
I put a 1 in there.
Put a 1 in there?
Yeah.
Well, that was fun, guys.
Yeah.
I hope everyone else enjoyed.
Can't wait for
Yeah, that's
Whoever maybe watched it.
Sad.
Yeah, it was a good time. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate the person didn't make the cut this time. But
Yeah. He came in 4th place, I guess.
yeah.
Well,
Not bad.
thank you all so much for
Feels bad.
watching. This was our Time to Games greatest games of all time. 2nd volume?
Volume 2.
Yeah, volume 2. So now we have 4 games, and we need to put like a
Yeah, we
poster
need to
or-
start displaying these, right?
Yeah.
Maybe like the little image I made, you can print out, put them in like a frame, and we can do another one for this round.
So first ones were Legend of Zelda, the original one, 1987, 86, and then
Final
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy 6 from way back.
1990.
That's 2.
Zero.
No, yeah, 2 or 3.
Right in there.
And then in the winners this time, we just said was Resident Evil 4, the original on GameCube, fantastic, and Donkey Kong Country 2. First time was 2 different generational games, and then this time 2 different generational.
I'll say
this
this
game one.
is with Resident Evil. This game is not Nintendo.
Oh wow, yeah.
It started on Nintendo.
Technically.
Well, yeah.
This
particular one.
It wasn't Nintendo.
I thought it was a
exclusive.
GameCube at first.
Yeah.
Was
it?
it was a
You're
GameCube
talking about
original.
4? Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the
Yeah,
original.
it came out
Because I
like
was
a
about
year
to say
later.
this is-
Resident Evil 4
that's
did.
4
My bad.
And it was like
Yeah.
the
Back to back to
inferior,
back.
the inferior port.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the original Resident Evil.
My bad, I got mixed up.
Not 4, because I mean,
He didn't want.
which technically it did come out on
He
other
didn't want
systems.
the Resident Evil 4 to come out until
Originally,
He
it
fought
was
against
GameCube, though.
the
It didn't
guy
come out for
for
PS4
Capcom
till
time.
2 till later.
Yeah, no,
not
that's
want
what
to
we're
put
talking
copies
about.
to.
But I'm saying it technically did end up coming out, but we've got 4 Nintendo games. That's our job.
That's what
That should tell you
Gotta pay
something
tribute to the GOAT.
about Eric be happy.
Yeah, well, thank you all so much for watching, and we're gonna do this again around. We plan 4th of July.
Well, we're
It'll be a
recording
little
4th of July,
long,
so
Which it'll be
Yeah.
after the 4th. When,
Yeah, when it comes
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Unless we did a live one that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we get an audience between here and there.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Everybody, until next time, keep on gaming.
Bye.